man, my life just completely went into shambles, man. Like, I was miserable. I had literally lost all trust from my family, and I tried getting clean. I really did. I tried getting clean a few times, but I just couldn't find the recipe. Like, I had always had the right people in my life. It's just I never decided to use them. I pushed away the people that I loved. I remember just literally walking down the street, and I had a backpack on with literally nothing but a bunch of paraphernalia or something, and like I just was just utterly just felt in despair. Like, tears were falling down my face, like literally no expression, just waterfalls. Like, it sucks, man. And like, I was just like, I need help. Like, I just asked out for help. I needed to get out of my environment. I needed to find a new way to live. I just needed a complete change. Like me, I needed structure, I needed rules, I needed to like take my hands off the wheels. I needed people to tell me what the hell to do, because like honestly, I had no idea what to do. So I heard treatment was like the best possibility. They take care of you, they show you how to like rehabilitate yourself and get your life back in track a little bit. So I just decided to go with that, man. I was nervous, I was scared, but it's like I couldn't get cured in a place I got sick. I just needed to get away for a little bit, you know? So I literally went on Google. I started Googling places, and I called a bunch of places. And when I called up Rockland Treatment Center, I didn't know which questions to ask. But the first thing I asked was, are you guys gonna help me? And the first thing they said is if I wanted to help myself. And I said yes. And they said, well, we can start there. And when I started talking to them, they told me everything that Rockland had to offer, what the therapists were like, what the program was like, how everybody interacts well. It actually made me feel comfortable. And like, that was one of my biggest fears, is I'd be too afraid to go because I wouldn't be comfortable or get out of my environment, The program is, I come in the morning from the housing that they have for me. And I come in here at 9 o'clock they start, and we do groups throughout the day: stress management, anger management, relapse prevention, like anything you possibly could think of. And it's not like those things where like you just read out of a book and you answer the questions. Like, these people have been through it and they can relate, because that was also my thing. I had huge trust issues, so like if I was going to talk to somebody, I at least want them to know, like, at least experience some of the pain that I did, so they know what they're talking about, and everything just clicked. They're not just here to pick up a check, they're not here just to do their job. After their clock and on the clock, they're here to help you, man. Like, I come in days just despair, like I don't want to go in the groups to talk about everything, so they can literally sense it on you. You walk in and they'll look at you and be like, something's got to be up. Like, you want to talk a little bit, they don't press you, but like they give you that comfort so you can go in there and speak to them one-on-one. I got relationships with everyone in here, like, and it's amazing to have the bonds with people. Like, they honestly care about everything. They're not just here to get a paycheck. And they're like, when I first heard about rehabs, that's what I thought. It's just people wanted to pick up a paycheck and do their job, but no, they're really here to help. When I started getting myself back a little bit, I started feeling good a little bit, looking good a little bit, waking up, making my bed in the morning, getting a little bit of routine. I started feeling good. In such a short amount of time, I started to get things back. Not things I can just go reach out and grab with my hand, stuff internally. When they took us to meetings, NA, AA, whatever you prefer really, and they actually encourage us to interact. They encourage us to find a network, because they tell us, like, rehab isn't going to be here forever. You're eventually going to finish it, and you're eventually going to be out in the real world on your own. So they helped me get into this, to the networking, as I should say, in the fellowships. So, which was awesome. I really enjoy it. I still go to them all the time, and then, like, it really helps. And like, I started, feeling good again about myself, and it was definitely a thing that I didn't think I would get back so quick. I'm still working on myself every single day, because it's a 24/7 hour job, but one day at a time. If anybody out there is actually recommending any treatment centers, I know there's a million of them, but I'm telling you, Rockland Treatment Center is where it's at. Like, they help you from the ground up, man. the relationships with therapists, even the owner here, like everybody here cares. And it's the structure that you need. It's the great environment that you need. They help you not just right now, but they help you so your life is okay and you're able to make good decisions on the outside of rehab. And like, I would honestly recommend anybody coming here, male or female. Like, you would honestly feel like home here. Like, Rockland's my home. They saved my life.